Hey everybody, happy old dog and cat farm. There goes Tammy. Let's get Ringo fed. Hang out with the dogs and cats. Welcome to the show. Ringo, you want some food? Yeah? You want to eat something? Show us those cute green eyes, Ringo. So, hey Pink, what up? Just hanging out with Ringo. Sorry I'm coming on late. I had to talk to Comcast about why they doubled my bill all of a sudden. And thanks for the latte. It's awesome. It's gorgeous. Big old pumpkin latte. Got Preacher and Saphira. Saphira got caught in the couch last night and started freaking out. Made this horrible noise. She really scared us. She like fell behind where it's between the wall because she was sleeping. All I gotta say is I'm always gonna offer the advice, if anyone ever deals with Comcast, keep an eye on your bill, because those people non-stop will all of a sudden just double your bill out of nowhere. And I was just like, why do I owe them $500? And then I look and like, oh, well, they just decided to put me to the regular rate. And luckily I ended up talking, because I was basically just calling to cancel at that point, because I was like, how could someone that you have a service with all of a sudden just double the price? Hey, you calm down, Preacher. I just, for my internet. I don't watch TV. I just watch YouTube on the internet. Hey, meanwhile, what's up? Yeah, I got a business class because I was uploading so much to YouTube that I was hitting the limit. So I got like a business class, and then it ended up going from like $70 to like $100, like $113. Oh, because I was getting an initial offer for 24 months, and that 24 months was up. And at no point in time, I even had the contract, and it's like at no point in time does it say like, and then we're going to double your rate. But apparently, according to my sales rep, I'm going to get a bunch of money back, and I'm going to get credited, and my monthly bill is going to go down to $90 because they had some weird phone line on my thing that I never use. It's like, who uses landlines anymore? That's the one thing too. They're always trying to like get you to use stuff you don't have. And it's just like, I don't have a phone. No one has a phone. No one uses phones. No one has like a landline phone anymore. That's for like boomers. Meanwhile, you're going to bed? All right, well, have a good night, bro. Gosh, look at my hand. It's all cut up. "44 people on. Well, welcome to the Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm. We're a dog and cat farm hospice, and we adopt old dogs and let them live out on the farm. And we're only like 20 or 30 people away from hitting 5,000 subs. We'd love to have you on board. And yeah, this is Ringo the cat. He's up for adoption. And he's one of the coolest cats we've ever met. You got a little schmutz in there, buddy. Really? It's been an interesting time for tuxedo cats. Oh, there's Miss Lexi next door. Pounding on the door. Gonna have to give Miss Lexi some treats. You ordered ceviche? Nice. Yeah, and in fact, heads up, we're going to be doing putting out a Ringo episode. I hope to have it edited up tonight, and we'll drop it tomorrow. And eventually we're going to have to figure out a Tammy episode. Yeah, everyone, thanks a lot. If you can give a like, or if you can even subscribe. We're trying to hit 5,000 subs, and we're like 25 away. So it'd be really cool to hit 5,000 on this live stream. Wow, Lexi was just making the noise earlier this morning. Me and Mary went out last night and had Wednesday margaritas and Mexican food. Thanks for the like, meanwhile. And yeah, we're all about just helping out old animals and loving them for the awesome creatures they are, and helping out sick cats, and then finding barn cats, and honoring our Lexi cat, who's 18 years old, and she is just scratching on that door. We got to get her out in a minute. But yeah, if you can give a like, or if you can check out any of our old videos, or give us a sub, Ringo will definitely arch his back in approval. Wow, Lexi's just losing it. We should probably go check on her. What do you say, Preach? Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Here she is. 18-year-old kitty cat. You want some treats? That's the only reason you're looking at my hand. Hold on. Got your treats right here. Yeah, this is Lexi Queen. She only likes to come out for a little bit. I will say this, I don't think she likes Ringo. She sees Ringo and just heads out. She checks out the second Ringo shows up. I've tried to have them hanging out before, and it's gotten into just arguments. What do you say, Princess? So good to see you. Have any of y'all been noticing that people are just driving slow as shit these days? Like, what's up with that? Queen. You want to try coming out and being nice? Oh, here she comes. Do you want to go in the bathroom? What are you doing in Ringo's apartment? This pad's for Ringo. Shelby, come on down. Shelby, come on down, sweetheart. Come on. Are you not sure how to get down the steps? Oh, yeah, she didn't know how to get down steps. Oh, here we go. You guys be cool. There's Tammy. Are you gonna be cool? You gonna be cool? There goes Tammy scurrying away. Hey, Charmin. Charmaine, sorry if I mispronounced that. Yeah, those kitty temptations are insane. Cats just freaking love those. I hope we're all gonna be nice. Lexi, we're gonna be nice. You gonna be non-judgmental? Oh, giving kisses to the camera. Okay, that's a step. There's Ringo chilling out over there. It's for you. It's too fast. I hear you, but I just start driving out here, and it's like the second we get out of town, we got just people that are like, I'm gonna go 5 under the speed limit, and it's just this weird, powerless narcissism. Look at that little cutie. Look at the cutie under the couch. There's Miss Tammy. Everyone say hi to Tammy. Tammy the barn cat. She always acts scared of me until it's time for bed, and then she just wants to sleep at my feet and sleep on my chest. It's kind of intense. It's a weird dynamic. I've never had this type of dynamic with a kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. Tammy. So that's Tammy, our cute little barn cat. We just found her. I think we're on our 3rd week with her in the house. She's been nothing but a wonderful little sweetie. Oh, wow, you can stand up in there? That's intense. Oh, I bet. Temptations? Cats love that stuff. Where are you going, Ringo? You gonna go outside? Look at this smiling cutie. Hi, Miss Shelby. Where did Queen Lexi go? Oh, there she is. Hi, Queen. Apparently, Ringo jumped in. These are the really expensive plants that my wife has. They're worth a bunch of money. Apparently, like hundreds of dollars. And Ringo jumped in there and knocked a bunch of them over and really, really pissed off my wife. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny. But yeah, I think my wife wants to definitely, if someone wants to adopt Ringo, she's willing to give him up. I personally think he's one of the coolest cats ever. Hi, Miss Lexi. You look cool. You look really cute under the purple light. There's Miss Sophia with her gorgeous eyes. Hi, Vera TM. How are you? Welcome to Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm. Oh, there's little Tammy. Here's little Tammy. What's up, Tam Tam? You gonna go run into the bedroom? You come say hi. Tammy. Oh gosh. Well, you know what's up with parrots too. Yeah, you have no time ever, but you know that like you know how long parrots live, right? Like parrots live 75, 80 years. And a lot of people don't realize that. And they end up with a parrot for their entire lives. And a lot of times the parrot has to Christina, exactly. There's no reason. I do buy a TV. This is a TV, but I just have it running from my graphics card into there. It's like there's YouTube right there. But yeah, you if like maybe like go happy old dog and cat farm with the parrot and get like an old parrot, one that's like 60 or 70. Gosh, I bet that's kind of sad. Imagine how sad it is to be like an old ass parrot. I wouldn't be surprised though if there's old parrots available. Can you find Tammy in the picture? Oh, there she is. She's going to the bedroom. She walks right in between the gate, and then she goes and hides. She loves hiding from me. There she is. Hey, Tammy. No I'd if. Yeah, there's no reason to, no, well, exactly. There's no reason to have television. And honestly, it's like if you know the right websites, there's no reason to even pay for a subscription service. But that's just me. There's all sorts of Reddit subreddits where they talk about places where things just sort of are at, and you don't even have to bitstream it. You can just watch it. Right, Zafira? Are you an open source kind of gal? You wanna go check it out outside? It's freaking hot out. Canadian Lynx fan, how you doing? We got doggies and cats. There goes Ringo outside. Gosh, it went up to 90 today. It's finally cooling off slightly. Jeez. Hey David, how you doing? Is Athoeri a husky? You're thinking of Sapira. Just call me Lynx. Okay, Lynx. You got Preacher hanging out. Oh geez, what's going on with my lemongrass that I just planted? Why is it all of a sudden all droopy? That's weird. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It is lemongrass, kind of. I think I'm going to kind of regret putting this in here. It's probably going to dwarf this berry tree. But yeah, guys, on the 18th, the donkeys and the goats are heading off to a different farm. Is Ringo all the way over there? Gosh, look at that. It looks like I'm coming from the center of the sun. It's all right, Dave. Good jokes, always fun to hear. Oh, that's right. I gotta water this plum tree. It's just struggling. I'm supposed to water it with some aspirin. Hi, Annabella. I'm just hanging out at the Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm with Ringo, and there's Shelby with her cute little smile. Probably can't see it from here. She's got the smile on. She explores off into the grass. We got Ringo just laying out. Actually, in the shade, it's pretty nice. We got the dogs hanging out over there. They'll probably be coming over here once they see me. Wow, Ringo just gave me a wink. Ringo's a very chill cat. There's Bernie on patrol. Wishing he could get into my garden. One of my gardens there with tomatoes. He's just out here looking for free tomatoes. Hi Septi, hello. How are you? And everyone, we're super close to 5,000 subscribers. We'd love to get we'd love to hit it on this stream. But if not, that's cool. We always appreciate it if you just check out the channel or check out some of our videos, or or even just give a like now or whenever. It's always appreciated. Any little bit helps. Yeah, somebody just drove by on their chainsaw on their way home from work. Jeez, half those trucks, man, they sound like they sound like old biplanes from World War I, and like they're literally going 35 miles an hour, and they're just obnoxious sounding. Yeah, custom exhaust sounds great. Nothing like attracting attention wherever you go, and calling that a personality. The camera's blurry. Sorry about that. How's this? Am I moving around too much? How's that? Can you see Ringo better? RZ moments? Or are you in a place in the world where the internet's not super good? Yeah, Ringo's got gorgeous patterns. What do you say, little preach? You were being a little crapper last night. Lorna Locks, awesome. Thanks for coming by. It's the Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm. We're a dog and cat farm hospice. We adopt old dogs and sick cats, and we have an old cat too. It only happens, not the resolution, it's not optimal. I find it only happens on your lives. Weird. Well, I've been having issues with my internet connectivity. And then when I watch them back, they look like they're 1080. But like right now, this looks blurry. It's Preacher. Preacher's our little white chihuahua. He was abandoned at a church. He's about 15 and has slight dementia. So this is grainy right now, even when I'm not moving the camera. Yeah, we adopt old dogs and old cats, and we let them live out their last days on the farm. That's kind of the theme of this channel. The Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm. And so far we've had about 8 or 10 dogs out here since our original pack passed away. Ringo is about Ringo's only 3 years old, but he was sick. So he was at a shelter, and he is up for adoption right now. So we're kind of just fostering him, but he's only 3. And we've kind of figured out that we figured out what special diet he needs, and he's really kind of like, he's put on weight, and really just shown off an amazing personality. Right, buddy? Yeah, I kind of want to keep Ringo. My wife sort of wants Ringo to go to, she just thinks Ringo would be really awesome in like a family. Preacher was abandoned at a church, so that's why he's named Preacher. Like, imagine someone just leaving like a 14-year-old dog to just run around a church. I want to adopt Ringo. And we were seriously considering it, but we just found a cat in our barn. A little kitty cat. And we named her Tammy. So now we have 3 cats. And I don't know. It'll probably just take some time for my wife to just soften up and realize that we want Ringo. She admits she loves him so much. Ringo jumps up into her lap and falls asleep at night when we're watching YouTubes. Oh, we've been talking, believe me. I would say the only thing that's kind of complicated matters was finding Tammy recently. Ringo is a cat dog. He is very much like a dog. There's Saphira. She's our mini husky. I think someone was asking about Saphira earlier. Saphira is a mini husky. And she's an absolute sweetheart. She's about 14 or 15. She was in a hoarder situation, and the hoarder died and had about 5 dogs. And we initially adopted Saphira with Mama and another dog who was just an absolute amazing dog. And if you go back on the channel, you can find the old videos when we first got the trio and the first walks that we did. Here comes Mama. So Mama and Saphira were part of the first trio. And one of the trio passed away, unfortunately, about a year ago. Yeah, it is good to see Mama leading the charge. What's Ringo up to? I think he thinks he's gonna get a bird. Look at him, just pondering life. I wonder, hey, so when I zoom in, does it look grainy when I zoom in? Is that what makes it look grainy, you think, you guys? Maybe I should just zoom in less. Look at him cruising through this thick grass. Oh, what'd you see? What'd you see, Ringo? Wow, look at that leap. Hey, Lorna, how you doing? Thanks for the love. There's some birds causing some trouble over there, and he's just like, what are they doing? Boy, I tell you, I'm letting these tomatoes just sit. I'm not even going to pick them. I'm just tired of tomatoes. I've got so many tomatoes. I picked about 35 pounds of peppers not too long ago. On Sunday, I did that. I picked 35 pounds of peppers, got them in the fridge. Now it's just grainy in general. Huh. I'm only like 50 feet away from the Wi-Fi. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi's on. Yeah, Wi-Fi's on. To be fair, I've had really slow internet for a while. They're going to send me a new modem. Oh, it looks like Shelby's getting herself a tomato. We do have farmers markets, and it's like I don't grow enough tomatoes to justify it, like, because usually they want like $40 to set up a stand at the farmers market, and it's like, what I do is I just put together boxes, and then my wife brings them to her work, and then they literally disappear in like an hour. So it's just been going to a bunch of science nerds. And that's cool. I just give it away. People eat it. But right now my freezer is just jammed full of sauce. Bags of frozen sauce, and I have some sauce fermenting too. I do fermented tomato sauce, which is, actually pretty good if you've ever had it. But I do realize that if I did capitalize on tomatoes, like making sauce is the smartest way to do that. People are more inclined to buy a jar of sauce than to like buy 6 tomatoes. Lorna, thanks so much. That was a nice comment. It's really great to hear and see you. We really appreciate you. And if anybody hasn't had the chance yet, we'd love it if you could give a like or subscribe. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. We're only like 20 or 30 away. And we really hope that we can maybe do that today. Got a couple new blueberry plants here. Taking a new approach with a raised bed. Grandma Lexi's tomato sauce. Sounds like a good idea. I'm going to try to make my way closer to the modem. Wow, thanks for the love streaming in, everybody. Hi, Mama. I'll give you a pet. Oh, I've got to make your dog biscuits tonight, don't I? Oh wow, all these habaneros are going orange again. Oh man, I gotta pick those on Sunday. Gonna have even more. Oh, here's our little quiet guy. He hasn't been around. This is our buddy. Here's old Bernie. Whole lot of caprese, right? How you doing, little buddy? This guy's got my back. You don't stop moving, do you? Bernie's a special guy, man. I really love this guy. He's a little sweetheart. He likes to pee a little bit too much inside, but he's a sweetheart. That just goes with the territory when you have old dogs. Did Lexi go out on an adventure? Lexi? Oh, maybe she went back in. Let's see. Door looks a little bit more open. Hi, Queen. How are you? Glad you're back in safe and sound. Watch out, little guy. No, don't go in there. Start eating her food. There's little Tammy. Tammy, are you in the bed? Tammy. Where's Tammy? She must be running around. So who's ready for Friday? I know I am. God dang. Hey, Ringo. What's up, bud? You seen Tammy? She go outside? Meow. Look at a little preacher there. And Mama. Well, I wonder if I could put this thing around my neck and start making some dog biscuits. I did one video a long time ago, how to make the world's greatest dog biscuits. And it went okay. Not too happy with it. Oh, a pickled tomato, garlic and vinegary? Yeah, pickled tomatoes are good. They're really good. Anything pickled is good. Right, Mama? Look at that smile. How can you deny a dog with a smile like that? Can I pet you? Can I pet you? Sweetheart. All the words are taken. All pickles for the win. Look at this sweetheart. Mama. You're my mama. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. Aw. Mama was absolute hellraiser at the sanctuary, and they had to have her on a bunch of anxiety meds and all sorts of stuff. And we brought her out here, and we took her off the anxiety meds within 3 weeks. And all she really needed was just a quieter, chill environment. Hey, Marlene Porter, how are you doing? And yeah, they were actually really surprised. I basically gave reports that Mama is a perfect dog. And you're a perfect dog. Mwah. Mwah. Aw. She loves chest rubs too. No, Saphira. These two get a little competitive for attention. Oh! Oh, stepping up. Up, up. Up, up. Come back up. She's getting excited to go for the walks. What do you say, Miss Shelbo? So yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, but I got offered my first endorsement deal, and I've been giving it to the dogs with their food. And it's this stuff called Bodyguard, mushroom powder for immune support, beta-glucans, and polyphenols. And it's supposed to help with joint pain, immune and gut support, easy to mix. And you know, they don't really seem to care too much about it. But you know, they basically saying you know, give it to them for a month. It's got organic turkey tail, organic shiitake, organic reishi, organic chaga, lion's mane, all those wild mushrooms that people, not for human consumption though, which is still wild to me. Oh, I forgot I can give it to cats. I should give it to Lexi. But yeah, they want me to give my honest opinion on it, and I just don't feel like I'm going to notice one after a month. So I'm kind of a, yeah, but it's like, what am I going to notice after a month of giving them this? I mean, it's like they're already fairly energetic. Look at those ears. Look at those ears. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's like, oh, my energetic dogs were 5% more energetic. Um, I mean, I guess if Preacher stops barking at nothing, that might be a thing. But, you know, the people have been really nice. They want me to like do an ad and then like say like, oh, use code, happy old dog, happy old cat, happy old farm 20 and get 20% off or whatever. But and this isn't an ad. This is just me talking about this potential thing. And I guess what I need to do is I really need to see like how much does this cost? Like how much are they going to be charging people for this? Because if this is like $50, I'm just going to be like whatever. Because and it probably is. I mean, honestly, the whole like, hey, these mushrooms will make you a superhuman thing. Or I'm a little skeptical about. Yeah, should I start running them through tests? Like Mama, make her do a treadmill test. Yeah, look at these ears, dude. Amazing thing about Shelby is she's one of the cuddliest dogs you've ever met. She will fall asleep. She will walk onto my chest when I'm laying down, walk onto my chest and fall asleep on it. Hustle Thrills Loan, thanks a lot. This is Shelby. She's about 14 or 15. And she was at the sanctuary for 2 years before we picked her up and brought her out to the farm. And this is, if you don't know this channel, it's the Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm. And we're a dog and cat farm hospice. And we bring in old dogs and try to bring in old cats when we can. You need a bath, bad. And we let them live out their last days on the farm. And they have free reign, and they've got a dog door, and they go outside whenever they want. And sometimes they bark at nothing and wake me up at 3 in the morning after Margarita Wednesday. Yeah, we had Lexi out earlier. She was walking around. She wanted to go back to her fortress. Look at that cute little dingo. Aren't you a cute little dingo? There's my little mini wolf. You are just too cute. No, human margaritas. Me and Mary have been getting into the tradition of going out for Wednesday margaritas and Mexican food. Her fortress of catitude. But yeah, it's hump day margaritas seem to be a good thing. We're having a good time going out for those on Wednesday nights. I mean, does it what we get a frozen blended? Oop, let me zoom back out. A frozen blended margarita with a tahine rim. I mean, we don't do the salt rim anymore. We do the tahine rim, and because that's just we just do it like that. And gosh, it's good. We're kind of addicted. We found this Mexican place out in the kind of the middle of nowhere outside of town, and it ends up being about like $20 cheaper than anywhere in town for like the same service. Yeah, it's real Mexican food. I mean, like I wouldn't call their menu a journey into the motherland, but like they got chili Colorado, they got birria tacos, like like they're definitely playing to their audience. Let's put it that way. They've got you know, pork and green sauce, pork and green mole, shrimp a la diabla, shrimp ojo. But then it's a lot of like crunchy tacos and burritos. But it's kind of hard finding like an authentico place that does frozen margaritas at the same time. At least in the South, it seems like. But you know, I do know that I used to hate fajitas until I started getting them with chorizo in them, and then I realized fajitas are delicious. Yeah, that's a bummer, Dave. What's wild is it seems like every small rural town in the South has, it doesn't matter how small either, it always has a Mexican restaurant, a sit down Mexican restaurant, and it's always humming. It's always packed. And I'm starting to learn, hey, Daniela Paul, how are you? But the wild thing is like, we started to realize like people love going and eating Mexican food after church. So like Sundays are just off the hook. Like just insanely busy. Like the more rural, the more busy it is. And it's literally like people going to Mexican restaurants and eating hamburgers. It's really weird. It's a weird vibe. But so like that was another our other little routine too is we've been hiking. So we've been going for like like a 7 or 8 mile hike on a Sunday morning, and then trying to find like a Mexican place. And it's we kind of gave that up because we realized there's just all these people from church are just flocking there to eat food right after church. Yeah, hamburgers indeed. Like just a bunch of hamburgers and like maybe a crunchy taco here or there. I will say though, the Mexican people are making some bomb hamburgers these days, but I sure ain't seeing them out here. I always see them on the internet, like in LA and stuff. And they're like usually hamburgers that like look like they weigh about 4 pounds and have like 15 different things on them. Yeah, it's like they like hamburgers, and then this one place used to call it the Gringo, and the Gringo is literally just chicken with cheese sauce and rice, and that's it. Oh, that's a bummer. Some Tex-Mex food can be really good, but it seems like Tex-Mex is a really slippery slope into just like Landsville. It's like the second it's not spicy or they're not using like moles, like fresh moles, it seems like that's where it goes bad. The Gringo sounds El Disappointo. It is, dude. I mean, it's meant for just like the southern palate of somebody that just grew up eating like canned food and like can't handle anything spicy. So like they whittle down the Mexican restaurant experience to just like that, just chicken, cheese, and rice. They don't even want tortillas. That's a bummer, Pink. And that's the thing. That's been kind of my problem with going and getting margaritas, because all the places I want to go eat Mexican food, like the taquerias and like the mercados, they don't serve margaritas. So it's like just fine line. Whenever I want to go for like hardcore real deal Mexican food, I can't have a margarita with it. Uh-oh. Someone just jumped this fence. Look at that. Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, a lot of these restaurants have Mexican people cooking in them and have Mexican people waiting on you and Mexican owners, and they're just trying to serve for the people and make people happy. So, it's not grainy anymore, huh? I wonder if it is, you know how like around 5 o'clock the internet gets really busy with traffic. I wonder if that's what happened. Like I started the stream a little bit later today. Oh yeah, that's called a michelada. A michelada, the beer with clamato sauce and tahine. Yeah, micheladas. What you doing, little Ringo? Chiladas. Uh-oh. Is he gonna start rolling in the dirt? It's funny, in Milwaukee, we used to call like just Bloody Mary mix and Milwaukee's Best. We used to call that a Milwaukee Mary. And it was just like, and then they'd put like a pickle in it. Yeah, I mean Bud Light, whatever. I've seen some of those micheladas. They look like a sundae. They've got all that tahine and then chamoy, that other stuff that they make. It's kind of like a candy coating. The wacky walkie, yep. Yeah, I can drink beer, but man, it just doesn't really do much for me. Like I don't want to. If I'm drinking it, it's just sort of like having a beer with a meal. Like if I want to catch a buzz, I just don't have the energy to drink that much beer. But I like it. I like the taste of beer. I definitely love Belgian whites and pilsners and nut brown ales and Boddingtons and cream ales. You never drink beer with food? I mean, I occasionally do. It's gotta be kind of like a special occasion. And lately we just go to places that have margaritas because we just have too much fun going to like gringo Mexican restaurants and getting margaritas and gringo Mexican. Uh-oh, someone's heading to the greenhouse. Boddingtons. I love Boddingtons. And every now and then I love a nice smooth Guinness too. It's really good. We're in the greenhouse with Ringo. What'd you say, Ringo? Yeah. Boddingtons come in those like tall pint things with like the nitrous tab in it. And then yeah, I usually see it on tap whenever I think about it. Yeah, I got Ringo out here now. Yeah, Ringo, what do you think? The internet wants to know. Where did Ringo go? Oh. Ringo thinks he's going to get that bug up there. What do you think, Ringo? Yes. I tried putting Lexi up on the chicken wire once, and she hated it. I'm surprised Ringo... I'm not surprised he jumped down. Look at this plant, man. Isn't that a wild plant? Hey, Jane Patrice. Oh, Ringo? Yeah, he's a total walking film kitty. And we're working on Tammy, too, the little barn kitty, but she's still just kind of like, you know, off in her weird little kitten world. Yeah, indeed. You want to walk around here some more? Oh. No, I think Ringo just... Oh, you want to be cute on a rock? I'm not going to lie, I love this cat so much. I mean, he's kind of a loud, annoying pain at 5 in the morning when you're trying to just get to work, but he's awesome. Ringo's a boy, yes. He's about 3. And he is up for adoption. And if we find like a family that really wants to have like a cat and like has kids, and Ringo's kind of a best friend cat. We'd be willing to let him go, but right now I know I'm too into him, but my wife is just sort of like, boy cats are oop. What'd you find in there? Something freaked him out in there. Oh, are you a greenhouse cat? You a greenhouse cat? Well, if that's the case, he's definitely a boy cat. He's very strong. Yeah, he's just on it, spying on the bugs that fly around up in here. See, those are all dead bugs. Hi, Joy Blanco. How are you? And anybody that hasn't heard my spiel yet, we're the Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm. We're probably about 20 away from 5,000 subscribers, and we'd love to try to get you on board. I'm hoping by tomorrow to release a Ringo episode. And we have a Patreon, Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm on Patreon. We have a Discord, Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm on Discord. And yeah, we're a farm hospice, and we adopt older animals and sick animals, and we let them live out their days here on the farm. Oh wow, I just noticed this guy. Oh wow, Mary wasn't kidding when she was talking about having insecticide problems. I told her she should just bug bomb this place. go. Go rub that belly. Cutie. God, getting some heavy LOLs from you guys. Appreciate it. Hey Roman, how you doing? This is Ringo the cat. And he says hi to you too. I'm just moving it. The leaf was in the shot. Limelight, hi. How are you doing? Limelight, what a rad name. Limelight, do you know what Limelight actually was? Like what they used Limelight for? You don't know? Okay, well, back before electricity in theater days, they would have these big kind of like baffles that would stick up around the stage. And in those they would use limelight, and they had kind of a greenish hue, and that's how they would light stages before electricity. And it had kind of a lime greenish, a slight greenish hue, but it was very bright, and it was a relatively safe way of lighting a stage setting for actors. But unfortunately, a lot of times that's why a lot of theaters burnt down, is because of the limelight. But yeah, so it's like, I think the old saying, there's some old saying about like, you know, you'll be bathed in limelight or something like that, or one day you'll make it so big you'll be bathed in limelight, which means that you'll be famous. No problem. I come from the world of film and video, so I kind of know stuff like that. Wow, guys, just nonstop love. Thank you so much. Ringo's really bringing it in. Well, aw, you cutie. You keep hanging out. Yeah. Yeah, keep hanging out. Exactly. So, Limelight, are you famous? Ringo has limelight eyes. Calm down, we're taking you back in. We gotta end the stream. Calm down, Ringo. You can't jump away from me, I got you. Oh. There you go. Go on in there. Well, everyone, I really appreciate it. I'm hoping we got to 5,000 subs. If we do, that's going to be awesome. We'll have a 5,000 sub party tomorrow on a Friday. And if not, still great having you guys around for the ride. Ringo sure appreciates it. No, he doesn't want to go in, but he's kind of happy wherever he is. So bye from Shelby. Bye from Ringo. Bye from little Bernie Sanders. Bye from Saphira. No, don't you go. No. That's that Ringo. Appreciate it all. Well, y'all have a good Thursday. I'm going to get working on the Ringo episode that's going to come out tomorrow. And we'll also do a live stream tomorrow, too. Take care, y'all. Have a good one.